West, we are back. Parallel Universe Podcast. I'm back with the squad. Do you believe in a parallel universe? I do.
I do.
This week, we're going to be talking about some of our top 10 action films of all time. You know, we touched on horror. We've been doing our gaming podcast on Wednesdays. We're going to switch it up a little bit with the action genre. So,
let's talk about it.
Ryan, you can start your top 10. Let me hear your top 10.
Yeah, well, mine aren't in any particular order. They're just my personal top 10 favorites. The first one, I got the movie 300. I'm pretty sure
I was gonna put 300.
I feel one back in time with it.
I'll probably just show some of the movies off. Second one is the Raid series.
I got the Raid here too.
Off Amazon for about $14.99. Check them out while they on sale.
And you know what's crazy? I knew y'all was gonna add those movies, so I added something. I was gonna see my list. I knew y'all was gonna put that.
You gotta have the Raid.
Another one
about action. I think that's
you got to.
Like the greatest action movie I ever seen. So anyway,
the Raid was off the chain.
You can't beat it. $15 for both movies on Blu-ray.
Both movies collection. Right. Another one that I've really enjoyed, John Wick.
Ooh, I got that too.
John Wick. I'm pretty sure everybody done seen that by now.
Okay.
Another one of my top 10s, I would have to go with Mad Max Fury Road.
Damn, I gotta get that.
It was on Amazon for about $7 on Blu-ray. Check that out.
All right.
Another one of my all-time favorites, Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh, damn.
Which came out in 1986. Now stars Kurt Russell.
Damn, your list looks
just like my list. Try to go and get these out the way. I don't know if y'all heard of this, but it's a great movie. It's called 13 Assassins.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
I heard it.
Great samurai movie.
Yeah.
Anybody who wanted to check that out.
13 Assassins is hard.
All right, we're going to get into this one. Troy, Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah, I got that too.
Hopefully y'all have seen that by now. Let's get into this one. I hope y'all seen this one, or anybody that's watching. Train to Busan.
I saw that. I don't own it though.
It's crazy, man. I think it's.
I know. I think they talking about this movie. The second one.
Would that go into a horror genre, or is it like horror action?
It's like action zombie apocalypse. So yeah,
it's action. Action can blend.
It's definitely action. Like the Rock.
A little bit.
Works for
me. And my last one, I'm gonna have to go with this. I don't know if y'all got this on y'all list, but Equilibrium.
I got to get back in tune with that one.
I remember that. I just see that one. I don't got it, but I remember that one.
And I'm just gonna throw a couple of my honorable mentions out. The Gray.
Oh yeah, that's hard.
We're
gonna go with Chronicle. I don't know if y'all ever seen Chronicle or heard of it, but
fire.
Amazing.
Chronicle was fire.
Movie called Into the Storm, one of the best end of the world movies I've ever seen. It's called Into the Storm.
Yep.
I gotta watch that one.
I would have to say The Book of Eli.
Why not?
You got
I'm surprised you ain't the Equalizer.
Right.
I'm gonna say The Belko Experiment. People they locked all them people down in that office and they were killing each other.
That ending though, we'll explain that in the future.
I just got two more. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all all know Tony Jaa, Ong Bak series.
Right.
He trained this girl. Came out a movie called Chocolate.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Oh, okay. That's the one I didn't see.
Please check this movie out if you've never seen it.
All right.
Yes, sir. Okay.
And if y'all like movies like Troy, 300, Gladiator, check out this. My last one, Pompeii.
Pompeii, yeah. That's another good one. Back.
And that's about it.
Fire.
Rain had he got the whole collection though.
I know, right? He got all the a lot of
collection, man. So
was on my list. So let me see. I had Big Trouble in Little China.
Hell yeah.
I had The Matrix.
Ooh.
I had
Which one? The first one?
first one. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I got Commando, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, that's a action flick that kind of like put Arnold Schwarzenegger really in the spotlight.
Yeah,
Like
I would agree.
The first Terminator, Predator, Commando. Yeah, he was the action dude back then. Now it might be The Rock. It might be The Rock today, I guess.
He definitely is.
Or Keanu Reeves or Tom Cruise is still like the king of action movies, but back in the 80s, I know it was Schwarzenegger. Okay, I got The Raid. You can't go wrong with The Raid. I got The Italian Job. Shout out to
I forgot about that.
Black director. I got The Fifth Element.
Ooh, that's on my list. Damn.
I got that somewhere around here.
Damn, Daddy. I was trying to say something you ain't had. Damn.
I got it. I think I watched it one time. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, you got to get on The Fifth Element. Was that Bruce Willis?
Fifth Element. Bruce Willis, Chris Tucker. The girl who did Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Fire.
classic. All right. Yeah, well, I got John Wick. I got Aliens. The second one. I got Skyfall. And then I got Full Metal Jacket.
James Bond. Ooh.
Full Metal Jacket, Stanley Kubrick. Can't go wrong with that.
So many times.
Yeah, that was my list.
Yep. All right. It's my turn.
It's on you.
I put Bad Boys 2.
Oh, yeah. I was about to put that last time.
Y'all do Bad Boys 2 in there, bro.
Y'all see the third one? Any of y'all seen the third one? No, I ain't never see the third one. I
don't think you want to.
Bad Boys 2 on my list. It was a lot of. It's just action. After action.
It was wild.
Was that Jerry Bruckheimer?
I don't know who the hell directed. Talking about the director?
No. Bad Boys 2 was Michael Bay, I believe.
Yeah, Michael Bay.
I'm tripping. They got similar styles with a lot of explosions and cars.
Decoys.
That. Yeah, so that's definitely Michael Bay for sure. All right, what else?
I put The Fifth Element.
I was trying
to slide that. I didn't think anybody was gonna think of that.
Damn.
You know what else I put in there? Endgame.
Oh yeah. That was the last 30 minutes of the movie though. That's why I didn't put it.
The whole movie there was action throughout. You know what I'm saying? Because it was still technical action build up. But yeah, the reason he threw that in there because that last scene, that war scene.
Right.
Yeah.
That was good. I'm gonna have to watch it.
That was wild shit. Terminator 2. Had to go Terminator 2.
Greatest. Probably the GOAT. That might be the GOAT action movie. I don't know, man. That might be the GOAT.
I don't know, man. I left Captain America: The Winter Soldier off my list. Ooh, I forgot all about the Winter Soldier.
He slipped.
You know what's funny? Speaking of that, I'll put The Dark Knight 2.
Oh, that's fire. I was actually going to put Dark Knight on there, too.
Damn.
I'm going to throw that on there.
How we slip with the second film.
Right.
That's crazy.
I mean, because I actually have 15 here, so I'm interchanging.
All right.
Trying to make it sound different. The Matrix 2. I chose The Matrix 2.
Yeah, that was real good in terms of action film. You know, I like the twins on there with the red locks. Yeah, I like the twins and they action sequences and with the truck scene and all that.
Yeah, I need to get the collection of The Matrix. I got the first one, but I need to get the rest of them. Yeah,
because I think they said they're doing another one as well.
Yeah,
same day. John Wick 4 coming in the same day.
Same day. Keanu Reeves trying to change the game.
Fact. So both of y'all guys said The Raid. So I decided to put The Night Coming for us.
Yeah,
the other
classic.
one
Which might low key might be fucking with the Raid in terms of action.
Oh my
Might be
god.
a little bit better. I don't know, man. I need
I'm
that.
gonna go on Amazon and see if I can find it. I don't know if you can buy that.
The Night Comes For
That's
Us.
more of like a Netflix movie.
It's by the
I'm not
same.
sure if you
It's
can
by
buy
the
it.
same director.
Yeah. Same, almost the same cast.
Same cast. They like those Indonesian films they really get it right in terms of action. They get it right. Don't be too much CGI and computers explosions. Like they really doing it.
A lot of choreography they got.
Practical effects. Yeah, man. So Night Comes For Us. Please get that if y'all don't got that.
Yeah, please get that.
I mean,
no, it ain't no
leave a comment below if you've seen The Night Comes For Us. I think you'll catch it on Netflix right now. I think you have to read it in subtitles, but the action sequences are one of the best that I've seen.
Definitely.
I got Fast 5. Just had to. That's my personal favorite out of all of them.
Oh yeah.
There's a bunch of cars.
I like the first one and the fifth one.
Destroyed. Yeah.
Fast 5. Damn. Didn't somebody have a bar about that? I know I heard of Fast 5.
Yeah. I think official. I think or something.
That's who said it.
Official, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Then
never forget that. Yep.
My last one is Saving Private Ryan. Just had to throw in them war joints.
You know, I was about to put.
That's like the war joints of all war joints, man.
Yeah, that's definitely top 5.
That's the opening scene itself on the beach when they was coming out of the water onto the beach and how many bullets and people were just getting hit. That was probably the greatest war scene ever. You know, that sequence.
Yeah,
and I was gonna put Saving Private Ryan on my list, so that's definitely a hell of a.
I'm glad you had some war movies.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. You know what I mean? Shout out Tom Hanks, one of the GOATs. Yeah, man. So as you can see, we had similar movies on all of our lists, but that just shows how great those movies are when all three of us have some of the same movies on our list, because it's like you can't avoid choosing that when you're talking about top action films of all time. Yeah. So when you're looking at John Wick, you're talking about Terminator 2, you're talking about The Raid, it's like those are just like household names in the action genre. So you have to have those.
Exactly.
And I'm sure that the people watching this, they'll agree too. I'm pretty sure there's a few of them that we missed or we thought about putting that they're probably going to comment down below. But we're going to segue real quick into one of the greatest action movies of all time, which was Terminator 2, man. James Cameron. Now that Schwarzenegger was the dude in the 80s, and this was one of his last great films, because I know he was he in Total Recall, right?
Man, that dude was in a lot of movies back
Total
in the 80s.
Total Recall, True Lies. Schwarzenegger was the action dude for a long time.
Yeah, it came out in 91.
Yeah. Schwarzenegger was that dude, but in terms of the pinnacle, that T2 Judgment Day was probably his greatest moment. You know what I mean?
Actually, I had picked it up when you was in town that day, Danny.
Oh, that's right.
Yo,
look at that.
Yeah, and I got some for you too, man. Just in case you ever this way again, I got you a copy of that.
Good looking. I need that. I need that in my collection for sure.
Yeah, I got that for you.
Save that for me for. I'm gonna come grab that. But yeah, James Cameron, he visionary. Liquid metal. The whole concept of
1000.
The T1000, just the design, it was definitely an upgrade. I believe it was a T800 on the original Terminator film.
Yeah, Arnold played the T800.
Yeah, it was
Robert.
Yeah, he was fighting the android much
the
more
android with the human flesh comb over, but then they upgraded it where you had, I believe that was Robert Patrick played the antagonist. You had Robert Patrick as the T-1000, and where he could morph his body into sharp objects. He was ultra fast. Bullets, he would just absorb bullets, spit them right back out. The holes would close up, and the graphic design with his whole design, the way his head was split in half, like that was
that was amazing, man.
We haven't seen nothing like that before then. It's not too many films that I could think of. So shout out James Cameron. I think he also did Abyss. And like you said, Fable, we gotta do our spotlight on producers and directors. Because James Cameron is.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna be on my list. I'm sure everybody.
Ain't James Cameron the person that did Avatar?
Yeah. When you talk about Avatar and The Abyss and Terminator 2 and just so many other. When he dropped something, it's like it's game changing. I think he also did
Hold on, was he the director that did Titanic?
Titanic. This is what I'm saying.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He got all $1 billion movies.
$1 billion movie. When you got Titanic and Terminator 2 and Abyss and Avatar and so many others under your belt, you damn near in like GOAT territory. You know what I'm saying? But we'll do a spotlight on them, but just to focus. A solid performance by what was her name?
You talking about Linda Hamilton?
Linda Hamilton. It's great. She did great in that movie. As a strong woman, being able to deal with, she's trying to protect her son. The storyline was dope. The whole Skynet, the whole trying to stop Judgment Day, that whole storyline was dope. And just to have that hydrogen bomb go off in the beginning when she had that vision of the fire.
The one he was holding the gate.
When she was holding the gate and was a skeleton, that's like, yo, these is like unforgettable scenes in movie history, man.
Funny as hell.
Well, Anti-Fable, let me get your take on Terminator 2 real fast.
Well, I remember watching it when I was younger, and I think even till like now, I'm probably gonna find either something new in there or it's just gonna be a nostalgic moment.
Right.
But this is my opinion. I believe that a lot of movies, maybe around that time, a little further on, probably like 2000. I think what made them probably shoo-ins are very like great is too many moments they had in them. Like these days, movies are enjoyable, but it's just back then it was like creativity was the only way to actually, you know what I'm saying, I guess you could say like bring something out. Like now is a lot of remakes, stuff like that. I appreciate all the further Terminator movies, but there's a reason why we chose Terminator 2. This is the one
definitely the greatest one.
It's easy.
Yeah, the one that I don't think everything else surrounds this movie.
And I think they try to recreate. They try to recreate it with the latest one, Terminator Dark Fate.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
They brought back Linda Hamilton. They brought back
it's pretty good.
Even I think Cameron was on to like produce it as well, but you not gonna that's why they be saying like leave classics alone.
The classics alone. Like they're talking about they're gonna redo Scarface. Like why?
Right. Oh yeah, that's a whole other thing. Like it's kind of like
they trying to redo Scarface. Like some movies you just need to leave alone because you're not gonna like if you're not gonna top it, then just leave it alone. And I think they tried for that with Dark Fate. They tried because I think the franchise kind of got a little bit off track, starting with Terminator 3, and then you got what was it, Genesis, Salvation, Genesis, and it just like, come on, man.
They started to add too many variables to it that kind of made the storyline.
Yeah, I stopped watching it.
it started getting either you get lost or you get confused. And I think the new one they try to do the same thing with, I believe, what was that X-Men movie? I forgot which one it was called, where they're dealing with the whole time factor. And
yeah,
that's what they try to do, is try to refix the entire thing. It's like, it's kind of, y'all did a little too much already. Y'all should just either stop that too.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
two being made so much money, they're like, nah, we got to keep this going.
Yeah,
So,
I definitely would like to see. I personally want to see the story
Money
continue and see what would
uh-huh.
come about.
Days of Future Past, that's the name.
There's so many different things you could do with the timeline, but you got to get the movie right. It got to be groundbreaking. You try to recreate it again. We 20 years. When did the first one drop? When did Terminator 2 drop?
That was like,
Yeah, 2 came out in 91. The first one came out in
like 80.
Yeah, okay. So
Something in 80.
we're over 20 years since that movie, and then when y'all came back with another one, and decades later, you still didn't reach that mark that you set back then. Like the bar was here.
Which one was the one with CGI Arnold?
The bar was here in 91.
what?
2019. You still couldn't reach to what you did in 91. So it was like, y'all got to get it right if y'all going to make these Terminator.
That's bars, Danny. That's bars.
Yeah, bars. They better stop playing.
That's 91, 2019.
Right.
That's bars right there.
Nah, it's an iconic movie. They never made a better one after that. And they kind of been downhill ever since. I'm not saying Salvation and Genesis were total trash, but
They wasn't trash. They was kind of garbage, but it wasn't trash.
Let me ask y'all a question. Eventually, we're gonna have to do our own personal list of trash movies, right? Like,
we definitely got to get
top 10 trash
top worst movies.
We gonna have to do it, man. This shit is
I already know Skyline for me is like number one off rip.
Yikes.
Skyline got
Skyline.
That's the first and only time I walked out of a movie theater. Now I remember my daddy taking me to see Purple Rain. I think I went to the drive-in to see Purple Rain, and I saw this is way back then. Okay, and I've been going to the movies ever since. I was my dad turned me into a film lover. But Skyline was the first time I got up and said, y'all can have the money. I can't do this. And to this day, I still haven't finished the movie.
Man.
That movie, what the hell's the name of that movie that I'm about to say,
nigga, I know you weren't about to pull out Skyline.
Yeah, it's called it's called Unfriended Dark Web. And when the movie got over, I went and made some more money back.
So
I really wanted my money back.
Wait, you really thought that movie was that trash though?
Some of the movies, just by the name, you can tell they trash.
And we paid.
I'm gonna tell you a movie that was very bad too.
What?
All the Twilight movies.
Them teenage girls gonna beat your ass when they get you.
Oh man!
Come on, man!
This is bad, boy.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask my big day. Did you like Twilight? My wife liked Twilight.
The first one was good, but I don't know about the rest of them.
Oh man,
that's crazy. Yeah, but Terminator 2 Spotlight, man. We're gonna be back on Wednesday. We're gonna be back Wednesday with Gaming Wednesdays. And stay away from Skyline.
This is one of my favorite man, how did we forget y'all like the Godzilla movies? Not the first one, but the second one, the King of Monsters.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, the second one.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, I'm waiting on King Kong versus Godzilla, which should have been this year, but maybe the Corona got on track. But I was looking forward to Kong versus Godzilla this year. Also, A Quiet Place 2, and I'm still waiting on Tenet. That's
Oh
a
yeah, Tenet and A
dropping.
Quiet Place too.
And Tenet, there we go. Tenet might have to go on the list. It's not even out yet.
I know, right?
Got throw it on the list, didn't even come out.
Classic rating before it even dropped, right? Because
Before it
Chris
even
Nolan
dropped.
don't miss.
Most likely.
Chris Nolan don't miss, man. When he shoot, he hits.
Wait till people get a hold of my movies.
I know, right?
Man. So that's it.
Yeah. We need. As a matter of fact, while you on here, you need to plug your website to where people can get your books from.
I send it to you, and you can either put it in the description or I just let people know in the comments.
All right, for sure, man. So thank y'all for being on here, man. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. We'll be back gaming Wednesdays, and that was our top 10 action movies of all time. Peace.
Peace out.